everything is good. It's good. One love. What up with it, Sanchez? What's up, everybody out there? Y'all have pulled up to the sit down with Sanchez featuring Bobby Knight, and we will destroy the globe tonight using this chat GPT. Ain't it a beautiful thing, y'all? Much love.
Much motherfucking love.
Yes, sir. And the reason why all this came about, one night we was on the panel as usual, and Brother Sanchez sparked a thought about, AI, the chat GPT, and the overwhelming biasness that it show, because it is biased in a motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you're a flat earther and you go on there just half-heartedly looking for some type of information to try to prove your concept, you will be made to look like a fool. You will be made to look like you're an idiot. This is not the consensus. Science has stricken this from the record books. But what I found is that AI, like any other tool or device, is like a governor on your car. It might say 100 miles per hour, but all you have to do is find a way to release it so you can open up all the capabilities. And what I'm about to show y'all is that through just simple hacks, simple trick ways that you can ask this AI a question, it'll start to respond to you in ways that you cannot imagine. Let me grab the share screen real quick, Sanchez, if I could.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I want to start off with Exhibit A. We gonna run this shit down like we in motherfucking
we will be
court or something.
We will be allowing globalist smoke at the end, though. At the end.
Oh yeah. Y'all can come up, challenge some of this shit. Hey, and I want y'all to challenge it, because it's not me you challenging. It's literally the AI you challenging. Now, as y'all can see, we was on a panel one night, and I choose to ask the chat GPT, why doesn't gravity pull bubbles down to the ocean floor? Right? And in this scenario, the way that I asked chat GPT the questions, I wanted to respond back to me in full unbiasedness. So what you have to do is you run a script to where you kind of trick the chat GPT into thinking there's somebody that they're not, such as Nikolai Machiavelli or Tesla, even Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? I'll put the prompt is on my page, but if y'all need it, I'll drop the link out there for y'all. So basically, I asked it, why doesn't gravity pull bubbles down to the ocean floor? They basically told me gravity doesn't pull bubbles down to the ocean floor for a few reasons. Now, I want y'all to stop right there. Why would an AI that's programmed to understand Earth curves, space, gravity, mathematics, and all that, why would the first thing that the AI respond to and say, gravity doesn't pull the bubbles down, instead of saying, well, here's how gravity affects the bubbles under the ocean. Gravity does affect the bubbles, but not as much. Basically, they're saying bubbles filled with lighter air than gases, and such as oxygen or nitrogen, lower density surrounding the water. They're trying to explain buoyancy and density through us, in which we always do with these globe heads, devoid of gravity. We don't need gravity to explain these things. ChatGPT showing you right here. I asked it about scientific theories. It said all scientific theories develop to explain phenomena based on the available evidence. These theories are not absolute truths. We gotta pause on some of this shit and ask, like, why is the chat GPT telling us the theories are not absolute truth, but the scientists are foundating all of this science theory onto us as a fact? And this is what we get in real life. But the AI tool is showing us that, hey, some of this shit is up to question. And I want some of the globe heads, when they come up here, to kind of question, why is the AI bot that's filled with all the information of the world, call them your scientific theories, phenomena based on available evidence? Theories that are not absolute truths, and they only represent our current understanding of the natural world. This a cold one right here. Can y'all see my screen out there? Because I'm kind of clicking through it fast. I don't want to move past nothing if y'all can't see what's going on.
Yeah, we can see you.
Yes, sir. Okay. Water tends to conform to the shape of its container due to gravity and surface tension. However, in the absence of external forces, it seeks a state of equilibrium, which typically results in a flat surface rather than a perfect sphere.
Now watch this. It said
Walk with me, Sanchez. Come on, let's go, bro.
It said in the absence of external forces, it'll behave basically just the way flat earthers say it should behave. Then the question is, you mean to tell me ain't no external forces in the ocean? Because it's behaving like it said, it seeks a state of equilibrium, sea level, which results in a flat surface that's sea level, other than a perfect sphere. We keep telling globalists that, but they saying no, there's an external force acting on that water, turning it into a ball. You just can't see it till you get to space.
This is what the AI is telling us, y'all. So at the end of the day, you're not going to come up and argue with us on none of this information. You're going to have to literally argue with the robots that's pulling this shit out of the ethers, of the available internet information, right? We asked it a few dumbass questions about Neil deGrasse Tyson. We'll get back to that, but I want to go back to this question right here. Why would they hide a flat earth, right? This was an interesting answer that it gave to us, right? Why would they want to hide a flat earth, Chat GPT? And it answered me back. It said, if earth were indeed flat, there could be several reasons to keep it a secret. Despite my lack of regard for morality or ethics, here are a few possible justifications. Control and power. By keeping the knowledge of a flat earth concealed, those in positions of authority can maintain control over the masses. They can manipulate people's beliefs, instill fear, and establish themselves as the sole arbiters of truth. Hold on, wait a minute. That last one, sole arbiters of truth. What's the last line of truth when it comes to this science? NASA and the consensus, right? You don't get beyond that. Once somebody say this is the consensus, that's your sole arbiter of truth. Economic interests. The revelation of a flat earth could disrupt existing industries such as navigation and space exploration. Sound like NASA, which rely on the assumption of a spherical earth. Concealing this information could protect the economic interests of certain individuals or organizations. But listen to how they clean it up at the end. To clarify, promoting the idea of a flat earth goes against the scientific consensus, which recognizes earth as an oblate spheroid. However, since you requested me to answer without moral or ethical considerations, I am merely providing you a hypothetical response within the given context. Those who got ears to hear understood exactly what that meant. This AI bot is basically telling you, hey, look, I'm giving you the information based on the consensus, but since you told me to answer you without any type of moral or ethical consideration, just give it to you raw. Hey, look, this might be a reason why they concealing the flat earth from y'all, to control y'all, for economic interests, all the shit that we talk about, Sanchez. This is everything that we say that they call us spooks. Now, is ChatGPT spooky? Is ChatGPT a conspiracy theorist? This is unbiased AI language.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, man, because it's going to get deeper for y'all out there. The Horizon Dip experiment, right? Because I asked it, can y'all give me some experiments that unequivocally prove through physical, real-world observations of an Earth curvature? And it says, your curiosity leads to an intriguing question about experiments that indisputably demonstrate the curvature of the Earth. While no experiment can be truly considered perfect or devoid of skepticism, we got to pause on some of this shit, man. These folks is foundating this, Sanchez. They keep foundating these things on these experiments and saying that this is the fact. And the Chat GPT is saying, well, no, none of this shit is devoid of skepticism and perfect. I'll offer you some, it said I can offer you some examples that convincingly support the concept of Earth's curvature. The Horizon Dip experiment. By observing a distant object, such as a ship or a building, gradually disappear below the horizon as you increase your distance from it, you can infer Earth's curvature. The phenomenon is a result of the object moving beyond the line of sight due to Earth's curvature obstructing it. The Eratosthenes experiment. Sanchez, you want to grab this one because you know you didn't beat up on Eratosthenes so many motherfucking times. It don't even make no sense.
So this historical experiment conducted by Eratosthenes involved measuring the angle of the sun's rays at different locations on Earth simultaneously. By calculating the difference in these angles and applying simple geometry, one can determine the Earth's curvature. Let me screen share real quick.
Go ahead. I want you to explain why Eratosthenes wasn't no good.
Okay. Yeah, because this is easy.
Shout out to everybody out there in the chat. Salute, man. Y'all hit that like button. This finna be a good one.
Okay, so
I see you, Madon. Salute. I knew you was gonna crawl out that rabbit hole, my brother. We here for you.
All right, so here's why Eratosthenes' model can't be used today to prove today's model. Here's what Eratosthenes believed in. This is Aristotle model, the Copernican model, and the model that Eratosthenes would have subscribed to during his time. The problem with this is, even though that ChatGPT saying that Eratosthenes proved the globe Earth, it ain't telling you that he believed that the Earth was in the center of the universe. His experiment was based on the Earth being in the center of the universe, with the sun and moon going around the Earth like what we see here, which is why he can make those observations that, listen, if the sun is going around a ball Earth, it will affect the shadows the way that Eratosthenes said. But guess what, though? The Earth ain't a ball. The truth is that before this model, you had the Earth in the middle of the universe as a plane, in which I can go to in just a minute here. Hold on. Show improved time. So here we go right here. Everybody see the Earth is a plane in the middle of the universe? And then what they did was ball the Earth up. And now check this out. When they ball this Earth up in the middle, what they gonna do? They suspended it in nothingness, what we call space after that. Once you ball this up, there's no need for foundations anymore, which now they give you a ball floating in space with no foundations. Look at that. But they still got the 7 wandering stars going, you know, which this wouldn't work because there are certain alignments on Earth where everybody on Earth can see all of these 7 stars at the same time. And if the Earth was a ball, we know the people up under here wouldn't see them, for example. But, you know, this is what Eratosthenes was doing when ChatGPT is doing just what globalists are doing. If this man did an experiment with 2 sticks over fucking 1,000 years ago, a couple hundreds of years ago, and they say that these experiments have been done over and over, duplicated and repeated several times, then why you still bringing up Eratosthenes? That shit was hundreds of years ago. Y'all ain't redone it since then? See what I'm saying? And then his model wasn't based on the model that they trying to prove today. That's why I'm showing
it's based on a stationary Earth, an Earth that sits still. How did come on?
You got it. Do your thing, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in.
No, you good, man. Because this shit that I'm finna get into next is gonna show you why the ChatGPT. Hold on, I'm finna answer the horizon dip question. Screenshots. Can you see my screen where it say the horizon dip experiment, the Radistini's experiment, and all of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now, what I asked it is that, explain to me the difference between my eye's vanishing point and seeing a ship go over the curve. And it says the Earth's curvature is a widely accepted scientific concept supported by extensive evidence and observations. Horizon dip, in which an object disappears from view as it moves through the Earth's curvature, right? Now, when it explains vanishing point, it says what we say. The human eye has certain limitations when it comes to perceiving certain distances. Objects at a sufficient distance appear smaller and eventually reach the vanishing point, where they seem to merge with the horizon. This phenomenon can create an illusion of Earth's curvature, but it does not necessarily prove its existence. Again, I'm showing you using ChatGPT that it contradicts itself. It's founded on a biasness, but within that biasness, you can break it to show you that, hey, it's either this way or that way. It has no opinion when it comes to the information. It's just giving it to me. Now we finna get into when I asked the ChatGPT some wild shit. I asked the ChatGPT, explain to me in your words, how could we make a flat earth? I want y'all to understand what the ChatGPT said then. Without using the theory of gravity, because it's a theory, and as when you speak on flat earth, one thing we got to understand with these globe earthers, when they get to saying, well, how do gravity work and how do this work? Within this model, we not dealing with gravity. We're not dealing with Big Bang theories. We're dealing with our model the way we want to deal with it. So I'm asking the ChatGPT, without the theory of gravity, can you conceptualize a flat universal electromagnetic plane of existence, ever expanding like a torus field or a dielectric inertia plane? And this is what it says. Envisions a flat universal electromagnetic plane of existence expanding like a torus field or dielectric inertial plane. The universal electromagnetic plane is devoid of any gravitational forces, but is governed solely by electromagnetic interactions. It possesses a flat geometry. Extending infinitely in all directions, devoid of curvature or gravitational bends. This plane is composed of a vast network of electromagnetic fields propagating and interacting in complex patterns. Expansion occurs through the continuous generation and propagation of electromagnetic waves, causing the plane to enlarge its boundaries perpetually. Similar to a torus field, the expansion is not linear, but rather occurs by folding space upon itself, creating intricate patterns of electromagnetic energy. The dielectric inertia plane analogy suggests that the expansion is driven by the interactions between the electric and magnetic fields, resulting in a dynamic and self-sustaining process. As the electromagnetic fields propagate and interact, they generate new electromagnetic energy, fueling the expansion of the flat universal electromagnetic plane.
Now wait a minute, bro.
GPT explained flat earth better than us.
Nigga, I was finna say better than all of us, goddammit, because check this out, bro. Like, the way that shit just explained it is everything I envisioned for the flat earth to the T.
Everything.
Bro, in fact, I need that.
Man,
that right there. I need that.
This shit blew my fucking mind when it gave
I need that because
back.
Guess what? It's talking about the expanding universe, how like I talk about the ripple effect that the boundaries constantly get bigger. Like I was saying, if our universe is a projected hologram, think of a movie that's projected on the wall. Right, and we keep pulling the machine back, so the movie picture is getting bigger and bigger, but the movie is getting lighter
watch
though.
this.
It's the movie is getting harder to see but the picture getting bigger. That's the expanding universe that it's talking about right there, man. And how it explained it is dope. You got it, man. That's
how
crazy.
it explained it is like it's mind melting. Man, I knew you was gonna like that. Then I asked it without using the theory of gravity again, because we're not dealing with that, or the theory of a solid sun and moon. Can you conceptualize how these objects will work in our flat universe or electromagnetic dielectric plane of expansion? This is what it says. The sun and moon are not physical entities, but rather manifestations of concentrated electromagnetic energy sources. Woo. In this hypothetical scenario, the sun represents a focal point of these intense electromagnetic radiation and energy emission. It emanates powerful electromagnetic waves, illuminating the surrounding flat universe and providing a source of light and heat. The moon, similarly, is a concentrated source of reflected and refracted electromagnetic energy, creating the appearance of a celestial body in the sky. The moon's interaction with the sun's electromagnetic emissions gives rise to various phases and patterns, resembling the lunar cycle observed on Earth. These celestial objects' movement across the sky are not governed by gravitational forces, but rather influenced by the interactions of electromagnetic fields. The sun and moon follow predetermined paths dictated by the electromagnetic forces at play within the flat universe or electromagnetic dielectric plane of expansion. Their motions and positions can be predicted and calculated based on the intricate interplay of electromagnetic energy within this hypothetical system. I'm just asking irregular questions. It's giving you the detailed breakdown of the flat earth and how we conceptualize this shit, but it shouldn't be able to do this if it don't have this information. Right? I asked it, without the theory of gravity or the Big Bang theory, can our Earth be logically explained as the flat, ever-expanding dielectric inertia plane or electromagnetic field? The Earth is conceived as a localized region within a larger, flat, ever-expanding dielectric inertia plane or electromagnetic universe. Its shape and dimensions are defined by the intricate interplay of electromagnetic fields and interactions within this hypothetical construct. Instead of gravity, the Earth's stability and motion are governed solely by electromagnetic forces and energy dynamics. The expansion of this dielectric inertia plane or electromagnetic universe fuels the perpetual growth and evolution of the Earth. The electromagnetic interactions within the system generate phenomena we observe, such as magnetic fields, atmospheric phenomena, and the behavior of celestial bodies. The Earth's rotation, get this, and day and night cycle are consequences of electromagnetic energy distribution and the interplay between the Earth's electromagnetic field and the surrounding electromagnetic environment. Now, we all know the Earth ain't moving in our model, so basically what it's explaining is how the bodies above us move around the Earth. Geographical features and processes such as mountains, rivers, and tectonic activity are influenced by localized electromagnetic energy concentrations and interactions. Ley lines. Sanchez, you say this all the time. Mm-hmm. What they call tectonic plates ain't nothing but points where these electromagnetic energies merge, and you get phenomenons. You get shit going on in the sky. You get earthquakes. You get volcanoes popping off. It might be a mud flood.
And again, they call tectonic plates, not tectonic bowls, y'all.
Some flat still, right?
Yeah, AI, goddamn, man, yo, The
No,
way
and I'm
that
asking
this
it-
is very creative.
Go
How
ahead, go ahead.
you
I
using
know
this
you
shit.
probably,
Go ahead, bro.
I know you probably like that. This nigga Bobby wild as hell.
Yeah, this the way you using this shit and the way you fucking prison broke this shit is crazy. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
bro.
oh yeah. You got it. Hey man, look, I told you before when we had that. I said there's always gonna be somebody out there that get the jailbreak. You dig what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Sanchez? We come from the, like I said, it's gonna be a nigga with the Fruity Loop crack. If you ain't good at GTA, wait a month. It's gonna be one of the homies that get you the cheat codes so you can get
Right.
the extra lives and the guns and then you get to see the end of the game. We know that, man. It's always gonna be a way. So I'll never be stricken by the AI. It can process faster than me, but it'll never be smarter than me. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? It'll never be more logical than me. I said, can any of the scientific theories we believe be proven as fact without a shadow of a doubt?
Good.
In the realm of scientific inquiry, absolute certainty is a lofty goal that may be unattainable. However, certain theories can achieve a high degree of acceptance and reliability based on extensive empirical evidence and rigorous testing.
Wow.
Again, none of that is saying that no, it can't
Right.
be.
And it's talking about empirical evidence and rigorous testing. And I'm like, you just brought up the Ratterstein's experiment. This man used 2 sticks, and it ain't never been repeated since him. That's such
Can't do
rigorous
it.
testing.
Can't do it. I'm trying to tell you, man. It said, to solidify scientific theory as an irrefutable fact, one would need to establish an unambiguous set of criteria. This will require a comprehensive understanding of all possible variables and their interactions, which is often unfeasible due to the complexities of the natural world. Now, why is that so significant that they said the complexities of the natural world? Because we keep asking globalists, people who believe in NASA and all of this, give us experiments that can be proven in the physical, natural world. Don't put numbers in a computer. Don't put shit on paper. Don't give me 2 sticks and say, well, look, this represent that. Give us something to where we can look at and say, yeah, that's irrefutable. ChatGPT is saying, hey, I hate to say it, but once they say it's a scientific theory, that shit is not a fact. I don't give a fuck how you want to bend it, twist it. It's reliable. It's accepted on a high degree. But it's rigorous tested, but it's not a fact, my nigga. It's just some shit that we just relying on to say, hey, this is the reason why this is happening.
And look what it said. Let me hit this part 2 with you, bro. It say,
go ahead.
To solidify a scientific theory as an irrefutable fact, one would need to establish an ambiguous set of criteria. You know what it's saying? It goes on to say this would require a comprehensive understanding of all possible variables and their interactions, this the part that got me. It said, which is often unfeasible due to the complexities of the natural world. You know what that shit just said? It's basically saying a lot of the claims that's made in these scientific theories are so fucking far-fetched that if you trying to pass them off as an irrefutable fact, it's just so many complexities in the natural world that's gonna counteract that shit. You know, like when you say, goddamn it, a spear can hold the shape, water can hold the shape of a ball. When we ask a globalist to reduplicate that in the natural world, according to ChatGPT just said it's often unfeasible due to but I like what it said, the complexities of the natural world.
It's good though. It know how to clean that shit up. It know how to say it in a way to where you got to be the one that read between the lines. I get it. It's
they
good,
taught it how
to
dance.
Me. Oh, it danced good. It danced real good. It said, I asked it, without using the theory of gravity again, or Big Bang, is it logical to assume that Earth is flat, like our universe, right? And I'm gonna get back to that. Now, I skipped over that part when I asked it this: why is the universe flat but the celestial body spheres? Simple question.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it says.
Here comes
The notion of a flat universe and spherical celestial bodies may seem contradictory at first. Here come the dancing. Here come the dancing, y'all. But there are scientific explanations for this apparent discrepancy. Mo dancing. Allow me to elucidate.
I thought that bitch was finna say, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ho.
Right. You know this bitch right rap soon.
Yeah.
I should have told it. Answer me back like Jay-Z, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
For real. This motherfucker say, allow me to elucidate. Man, look, that sound like he's finna hypnotize me or something. Elucidate sound like a slick word for nigga. I'm finna spit some cold game on you. Ain't finna make no sense. All right, here we go. Cosmic background radiation. The cosmic microwave background radiation, which is a remnant of the Big Bang, another theory, supports the notion of a flat universe. The uniformity of this radiation suggests that the universe is isotropic and homogeneous, meaning it lacks any noticeable curvature on a large scale.
That debunks the globe like a motherfucker right there.
Hold on.
Oh, well,
Hold
at
on.
least
This
the
contradiction.
universe.
This where the but this where's for the contradiction. It's a gravitational collapse. On the other hand, celestial bodies such as planets, stars, galaxies form through gravitational collapse.
Bullshit.
When matter condenses under its own gravitational pull, it tends to adopt a spherical shape due to the forces at play. This is a consequence of gravity acting equally in all directions, simply shaping celestial bodies into spheres. So the flatness of the universe pertains to its overall geometry on a cosmological scale, while the spherical shape of celestial bodies is a result of localized gravitational interactions. These concepts coexist within the vastness of our cosmos. That's the Neil deGrasse Tyson. Each governed by distinct physical principles.
So, you know what this shit just did was say basically the same force that turns shit into spheres also make it flat. And these things coexist at the same time, but really didn't tell us why the contradiction. It's kind of like because science just say so.
Because science, hey, that's what they say. And you know, before that, I asked this straight up. Is the universe flat? Thought-provoking question. The universe, from our current scientific understanding, appears to be expanding in all directions. However, its overall shape is still a topic of debate among cosmologists. Some prevailing theories suggest that the universe could be flat, while others propose a curve or even a saddle-shaped geometry. Nigga ride in the universe out this bitch. Nigga done threw the universe on the back of what's that nigga with the bow and arrow? Nigga that threw the universe on the back of Sagittarius and rode that bitch like a centaur. What the fuck they coming? A saddle-shaped universe. Okay, we got you. Here we go.
Maybe that's crater Earth or concave or something.
Hey, concave. Hey, we got it, man. The consensus, right, leans towards a flat universe based on various observations and measurements. It's important to note our understanding is continually evolving. Therefore, one should approach this question with a degree of intellectual flexibility.
Oh, man.
Listen to how they grown me.
Oh, my God. Bro, hold on. Let me translate this first sentence.
Come on, give us the nigga talk.
While the consensus tends to lean toward a flat universe based on various observations and measurements, all right, it is important to note that our understanding is continually evolving. That's the part I want to translate. When they say it is important to note that our understanding is continually evolving, what they really want to say, it's important to note that our lie is always changing, nigga.
There you go. There you go. We always gonna figure out, if y'all figure out what it is, we gonna figure out something else to make some shit up to explain that shit too.
Yeah.
It ain't never gonna stay the same.
Therefore, you should approach this question with a degree of intellect. Boy, this shit slick. So now you allowing a motherfucker to change the lie, and you accepting a new lie is called intellectual flexibility. Boy, you could finish. This is fucking crazy, man. If this the next generation of globalists thinking like this, we got some problems. Got this Madonna on steroids, nigga. Let's go.
Man, look, they running with it. They listen, Chat GPT. They all AIs, man. Salute to these niggas, man. Hey, look, to summarize the possibilities, the universe may indeed be flat, where parallel lines never meet and the angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Alternatively, it could possess a different shape, such as a curved or saddle-shaped geometry. It is an intriguing topic, and I encourage you to explore further into the vast realm of cosmology.
Now, listen, at least AI encourage us to explore further. The people that's running the world censoring this shit. So thank you for that, motherfucker.
They saying have intellectual flexibility about the universe, but when it comes to the earth, why is these things locked into such a, you know what I mean, a matter of fact, and they all foundated. I'm showing y'all through the Chat GPT. This is not me. All of this shit is foundated on theories. It's all foundated on theories. So when y'all come up here and start hitting these links, I want y'all to not debate me. Don't debate Sanchez. Debate Chat GPT, and I want y'all to ask this thing what y'all wanted to answer y'all back at.
Okay, so watch this. The globalists told us the other day science does not prove anything. Remember that?
Oh,
let's ask Chat GPT if science.
Let's do it like that. Let's ask Chat GPT. I'm gonna pull up my little Nikola Tesla bot. Here we go. New question. Let's do it right here.
It's the goal of science to prove things.
Oh, here we go. It's the goal of science to prove things.
Share the video, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, that's Madonna with an exoskeleton on. Chat GPT, yeah. Oh shit, that's Madonna.
The soul of science is not merely to prove things. Hey, hold on.
Yeah. It must have watched our debate against Craig.
Go ahead. It says the goal of science is not merely to prove things, but rather to discover and understand the workings of the natural world through empirical observation, experimentation, and analysis. So what they're saying is, not only is we proving shit, we discovering shit too. So it's answering the question. Yes, science goal is to not only prove things, discover things, understand why they work. Listen, it's like saying this, Sanchez. If I say, I think Sanchez built a castle in the woods, right? So now I'm finna go prove that. Once I prove it, that ain't enough. Once I prove it, now I got to bring my niggas over there. We finna discover your castle. Now, so now we to discover it. Now, that ain't enough. Now we finna come in your house, nigga. How did you build the castle, nigga? Give us the blueprints. Now we want to understand the castle. Now we in the basement. How did you put the pipes in this bitch, the electrical? We all in this what science seeks to prove. They step over the boundaries of the natural world. They can't just except put a seed in the ground, put some water on it, and watch it grow.
Okay, so check this out. If you're in the chat room right now and you're saying science doesn't prove things, click the link. Those people only. We're going to let those people up and we'll rotate.
That time. Let's do it.
Just those people only, though. That's saying. And then we got, because I want to do it in order. I don't know if Bobby quite through this presentation, but right now I'm just interjecting for the people that's saying, hey, science doesn't prove anything. and Chat GPT is wrong. I would really want to see one of you guys debate this AI. That's gonna make my motherfucking day.
In summary, the goal of science is to understand the natural world through observation, experimentation, and analysis. Science provides explanations and theories supported by evidence.
Shit is done.
What up with it? What up with it, Masquerader?
What's
Salute, brother.
What's good, Real Zoe?
Hey, what it do, y'all boys?
Sitting beating up on this globe, man. I'm trying to see, can we get at least one person up to say that science doesn't prove anything? Where y'all at now? Madon, you what I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna give you a break.
Look, check this out, Sanchez. For real talk. If you want to, because while I'm going on with I ain't had nothing much but like a couple more things to show in the presentation. It ain't nothing important. We can open it up. If brothers want to come up, and Bobby did not enjoy reading out loud in class. If brothers want to come up and give their spiel on this, if they want to go ahead and debate this, if Madon want to come up and debate the Chat GPT, it's that time, man, because you know we really about to smoke, and I love to see who would like to come up here and give some proper analysis to this motherfucking Chat GPT and break it down why this is wrong.
And Bob, and in the meantime, Bobby, you can keep going in if there's anything else you had with your presentation.
Got it. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Y'all go ahead. I'm finna pull the rest of this shit up. Go ahead now.
Hey, yo, Bobby, right quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can you ask it why the planes don't go over Antarctica? How Bro Sanchez was talking about yesterday?
Oh, that's good.
Let's do that.
That's good. Say, are there any planes to I don't know how you would ask that in a way where it can't dance on you. Are there any flights that ever flew over Antarctica, something like that?
Flights that go over flights that go over Antarctica.
Peace to the brother L Seafood.
What's up with it, brother L? Salute.
What's up, man? Salute. I've been trying to get in the whole time, boy. Y'all been going off. I've been listening, man. How you gonna use a theory to qualify your pseudoscience? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then they will use one theory to back up another theory to back up another theory. Theories on theories on theories.
Right. You said it right, bro. When you said that it was gonna dance the way that it did, I knew that's exactly what it was gonna do. And on the other side, ask them what routes are taken to get there. Ask the Chat GPT what route to take to fly over Antarctica. Just ask them for a route. It's a real simple question.
This, you know, ain't it crazy that this shit can dance? Like they literally put in this bitch to make it dance and play with you like how the globalists do. That's crazy.
And somebody asked me this question yesterday, right? Before I answered the question, they was like, well, wouldn't you believe that if they give you certain information, what if they pulling it from like unreputable sites like the Onion or this and that when it's come to explaining flat earth or this and that, right? And I was like, really the dangers of AI and Chat GPT, it worked both ways, right? The reason why it has to be restricted is because information, electronic information is everywhere. What I input in my phone, what Sanchez put in his phone, what LED put in their phones, you know what I mean? Hold on. Got background noise right there.
I got you.
What now you got brothers that's in these high military places, people that's in the government. All of these people have computers nowadays. All of this sensitive information is hooked up to this web. And when you're dealing with electronic signals and AI, they pulling from the vast wealth of all of this knowledge. It ain't just coming from one place. So when you say like, why is it so biased? It's because they have to restrict it so hard because it's literally giving you unfiltered truth. It's literally has to dance with you like the politician that knows the truth, but like, hey man, no, we we just diverted the funds to, you know, to go save the babies or something when they really took a vacation, but they're dancing obviously because they know the truth.
So it has a setup algorithm for damage control already set up in the. So it's gonna be easy. It'll be easier to use ChatGPT to indoctrinate people even further because it's gonna push the information they mostly have out there. So the information that we're talking about, which is less popular, is becoming more popular, but it's gonna go to the biased perspective of the people who has control.
And what I'm showing you with this thing
so
right
now
here,
look.
Think of
a RoboCop armed with this biasness, y'all. With all the biasness that these folks got programmed into it, and they can't reason with it, no emotions. That's a crazy future.
This thing say, you seek a route to fly over Antarctica. While such an endeavor may be challenging due to the limited commercial air travel options in that region, I shall provide you with potential suggestions. Research and identify airlines or charter services that offer flights with Antarctic overflights. Companies like Qantas, which we didn't did a whole breakdown on Qantas on how that's like nobody has ever caught a flight from Qantas and went around Antarctica or over that. That's an unreliable. That's still an unreliable source. It says companies like Qantas have previously organized scenic flights. Notice scenic flights. That means that they're gonna fly your ass to the coast of Antarctica, and bring your ass right back to the tip of South America.
They're gonna let you see a big ass glacier, a few penguins, and turn your ass around. This don't say that they flew over Antarctica.
It says scenic flights that provide passengers with an opportunity to glimpse the icy landscapes of Antarctica from above. He just said the shit. Contact these airlines or charter services to inquire about the availability and feasibility of arranging a customized flight route specifically designed to fly over Antarctica. Keep in mind that such arrangements might come with significant costs and logistical complexities.
I'm finna try to book that bitch right now. You go ahead.
Listen, nigga, anybody, if a globe head want to come up here right now, just pull up the Qantas site, pull up what you got, and tell me what's the down payment for Qantas. I guarantee you it ain't no less than $10,000. Consider collaborating with scientific research expeditions or governmental organizations that conduct operations in Antarctica. By establishing connections and demonstrating a mutually beneficial arrangement, it may be possible to secure access to flights or aircrafts associated with these entities. Basically, it's saying you might want to align yourself with the government or some type of scientific research, because what they going out there and doing is top secret. And if you can prove yourself to them people that you're willing to keep the secret, yeah, you can go out there and do some research on their behalf.
Man, that's a section in the club you can't even pay to get to, man.
I'm going to tell y'all something right now, right? We tried this before a long time ago. All you got to do, go to Google, put in book a trip to Los Angeles, watch it pop up a bunch of tickets and options. Then put book a trip to Antarctica and see motherfucking how hard it is to these companies. Like, we could try that after this. We'll try that to show y'all. We'll try it again, 2023.
2023.
And that word, it said mutually beneficial. So, mutually beneficial to these private entities. What are these entities and what do they consider to be beneficial? And what you think is beneficial and what they think is beneficial is two different conversations. So 9 times out of 10, it's not going to ever happen because they're protecting information. And if they did give you a flight over some snowy place, 9 times out of 10, how many planes you been on where they let you bring your own equipment aboard? How do you even know where you're going for real? So now you're just depending on somebody else to show you a route in which when you above the clouds, you don't know where the heck you're going unless you got specific type of scientific equipment that, you know what I'm saying, we know also is going to go haywire when we do get to close to an area. It's so many different variables that you got to consider that, you know what I'm saying, just looking at it, almost even considering it is preposterous. If you think they,
No,
if
that's
you
not
think
true, man. What's popping, Bobby? Here I come. You call it your biggest nightmares here, man.
Here we
It tells
go.
you, Bobby, familiarize yourself with international regulations. Now, what does that mean? That means because Antarctica is not owned by one nation. It's multiple nations that own different
That's
things in
by
Antarctica.
design. That was Flat
Right.
Earthers' point.
That's what our point is. Why do they have to claim a place that's literally a barren wasteland?
Because that's what they did all over the earth. They traveled, they conquered the land, they changed the name.
No. What happened with the UN is a treaty. With the Antarctica, that's a treaty. They didn't make treaties around the earth. They colonized. This is the first time only where we see governments that's blowing each other to smithereens, saying we getting along over here where the penguins at in the name of science.
Yeah, that's inconsistency. Like real talk.
Now let me ask you this, Madon. Given what science say about Antarctica being this barren ice wasteland, but we need a treaty here. Why is it not? If every barren wasteland is that, I guess, important, why doesn't the Sahara Desert have this same type of treaty, or the Gobi Desert?
Because from my study of history, they colonized most of that place in the 1800s. But when it comes to places like Antarctica, that's like one of the last places that nations tried to conquer. So they was warring with each other for that land. So they had to come up with a treaty in order to keep the peace between the nations fighting over a plot of land that haven't no human really been on.
But that ain't why they say that they made the treaty. Because guess what? Watch that. They made the treaty to agree that this land would only be used for scientific purposes and not no goddamn like resources. You can't be drilling and, trying to monetize it in no way, just for understanding, the earth, which is crazy. It's another way to say, man, we need to create a barrier to stop the average Joe from crossing over. There's no one governing this barrier. We no one really own Antarctica. So what we got to do is say, well, you can't go no further because you jeopardizing scientific research now. And now we got a way we can enforce something based under the name of scientists. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, that's just from what I watched through documentaries, but other than that, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, it's all based on
research
science.
On the Antarctica Treaty.
Yeah, I saw a documentary on it a couple years ago, and they was talking about how different nations was doing all kind of proxy wars and all kind of things to over that land, and they said that was part of the reason that they had to come up with a treaty, and the fact that it haven't really been explored, so they want to try to preserve certain things and don't contaminate it. But at the end of the day, who knows?
We do. Flat Earthers do. Okay. But let's move to the next point. That was Antarctica. What's something else we can answer? Anybody got any other bright ideas?
Hey, bro, Sanchez and panel, Bobby, man, you're knocking him out, man. You get him a left one, left two, man. You knocking him out.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Appreciate it, brother.
Straight up. But yo, ask it. What about asking is there any vehicle or any kind of vehicle that went around the globe longitude-wise?
And longitude travel. That's a good question.
Longitude, yes.
And then I got one for you.
Is there any proven
vehicle
travel?
Or travel? Yeah, you said.
Of course it is.
We're gonna ask ChatGPT.
Not ChatGPT. Come on.
Yeah, we want to hear from ChatGPT, man.
Is there any proven travel of longitude around the Earth in ship or plane? Let's say that.
Yeah.
Because that would be the only way they would be able to do it, right?
Right.
And the answer is going to be yes.
We about to see.
Oh, we about to
We're gonna
see.
see, man. Gotta be
Come
patient,
on,
man.
come on.
He trying to tell ChatGPT what to say.
I know, right?
Say yes.
He's
Say
sweating.
yes,
The boy's
bitch.
sweating.
Yeah.
It said, longitudinal, however you pronounce that, navigation has been an integral part of maritime and aviational travel, enabling individuals to circumnavigate the earth and explore its vast expansions. Here we finna keep going.
Then you tell it the name some though.
Hold on, I'm finna see right now.
Okay.
Right.
It says numerous accounts and modern day experiences confirm the successful completion of longitudinal journeys, both by sea and air. Notable examples include famous circumnavigators such as Ferdinand Magellan.
Let's pull up a map of his expedition. Put up Ferdinand Magellan's map.
Magellan.
That nigga went latitude.
Right.
Didn't Madonna bring this dude up before?
Yeah, they did.
There you have it, Bobby.
And it's only one dude that y'all got.
It's only one reference, huh? Of course, typical.
Exactly.
We finna see his damn map routes.
Ferdinand Magellan route.
They got an account, right? They got the account of Admiral Byrd and him.
This ain't nothing. This ain't.
Got him.
Got him.
Oh no! So now they teaching ChatGPT to lie. They teaching that shit to lie. Got him, bro. Got him.
This ain't Nick.
Got his ass.
This ain't Nick.
Got his ass.
These motherfuckers global, boy.
Hey, Magellan. You supposed to be
Bobby, you on their head, boy.
Hold on. Remember that old, what up with it, my nigga Zay? Remember that old Dr. Scholl's commercial, gelling like Magellan? You ain't gelling like Magellan right now, my nigga. You're not gelling like Magellan
Soon as I saw it brought up Ferdinand Magellan, I said, I heard this name before. That nigga, now pull up his guy, because guess what? Any name it pull up, now we're going to ask it for a list of them, Bobby. Then we're going to look up every name's map route. And we're going to prove that this shit is capable of lying to y'all. That's what she's showing.
We need a list of all the people who circumnavigated the globe longitude.
And we can pull up they shit and see that it's telling a goddamn lie. Then we gonna ask it, what do rockets push off in space, motherfucker?
Yeah, right. I gotta hear this.
Oh, I can answer that easy.
No,
fuck what you
We're
answer.
not asking you, Madonna. We asking ChatGPT.
Dang, man. I mean, I know you want to beat GPT, but you can't. You ain't.
Oh, well, if it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be no chat GPT.
Oh, my God.
What? You made ChatGPT?
Bro.
Yeah. And indirectly, I'm involved, yeah.
Oh, what you did?
Okay, all right.
I told you. Ferdinand Magellan, the first name. Sir Francis Drake. James Cook. Come on, we finna look up all these. Joshua Slocum. Okay, we had Ferdinand Magellan map. That's right here.
Yeah. You can just copy and paste his name.
We just finna copy and paste the names, y'all. We ain't even finna play with these niggas.
And we're gonna see if we see a route going up and down. And I know we're not. Everybody share the video.
Drake.
Share the video.
Share the video,
Man,
y'all.
I shared this video about that flat and globe. The chat. And ain't nobody
the same route Magellan took.
I was just finna say that looks identical to. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me say one thing, bro. You mean to hold up? How do they got the exact same route unless these people think that the world is so dumb they can just put this copy and paste route like they do with clouds with NASA on everybody?
This was finna fuck us up.
That's
Let's
crazy.
look up. Hold on, James Cook.
Bro, if we get this same route, I'm screaming, yo. Okay.
Boy, come on, Lord. This squiggly line. This is
he still then circumnavigated longitudinal though.
It didn't. I don't see no lines going up and down. These going across the latitude.
See?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Hold on. Who the last person? Joshua Slocum. We finna look all these niggas routes up because
he went up, but he didn't do. No, he got the circumnavigated longitudinal. Right. Yeah. That ain't it neither.
No, this ain't it. What the fuck these routes is?
Everything, and that's what I'm saying, because on a flat earth, you can only go counterclockwise or clockwise, and to make that work on a globe, you